According to the USDA, to date, there are no long-term health risks that have been reported with the extended use of creatine. So today is going to be a gym vlog. It's going to consist of my push day, some chest, shoulders, and some triceps. So this first set's going to be a warm-up set, about 135 on the machine, and I'm just warming up, getting ready to do my working sets. Here we start the working sets, 245 on the incline press machine. It's targeting the top head of the chest, and it really works on building that top head. Then we move on to the next set, same weight, and I think do 6 to 8 reps again. After this one, the weight felt a little too heavy, so I dropped it down. This next set, I dropped the weight down to 225 and went to failure on it. Got, I think it was 9, 10 reps instead of my 6 to 8. You know, want to push myself harder and harder. Then I moved on to pec deck flies, put 150 on the stack, and doing this one for 8 to 10 reps, 3 sets. Last one, usually till failure. Again, same thing, pec deck flies, 8 to 10 reps. And then this final one was the set to failure. You can see towards the end I start doing partial reps and really trying to squeeze it as long as I can. Trying to keep my arms as straight as possible, even though I have a little bit of bend. That's a normal bend that you want to have when doing this movement. Then I moved on to some tricep extensions. This one's more biased towards the long head of the tricep, so I want to get that full extension at the bottom. I did 8 to 10 reps again, 3 sets. Really important during tricep push downs is to try to not use as much of your body weight, like leaning over it. I do it a little bit, but it's a habit I got to get rid of when working on this. Had about 98 pounds on the stack. Final set of the tricep push downs, really trying to get that squeeze at the bottom. Make sure you get that extension. Want to really bias that long head. Here I move on to the next thing, also focusing the tricep, JM press, more towards the short and medial head of the tricep. Again, rep range is going to be 8 to 10 and 3 sets of this. Something I personally do to make sure it's the triceps and I'm not using like any leg drive or anything is I extend my legs kind of like a Larson press and just make like it's my core and my triceps stabilizing me. Went on there, had about 115 on the bar. Then again, this final one, I don't really like going to failure on anything that has a bar that could land on my head or neck, so I didn't go to failure here, but if I have a spotter, I would. Then after that JM press, move on to shoulders, do cable, lateral raises, had 22 pounds on the stack, really focusing on getting that arm a little bit like in front, but still like mostly out because you want to get that side delt activation. These are a bit long, and that's on me because I didn't know how to split the video to like just cut it in half and only have the actual working sets and not the in between of me switching sides. I'm trying to learn that. But the rep range for both sides was 3 sets of 8 to 10 again. And then for this last one, um, I still did the last set, but it couldn't get that 9 and 10th rep. Gotta keep working on that one. Then the final exercise of the day is going to be shoulder press. I want to bias that front delt. I don't go all the way down because once you start going down, it starts bringing in your chest into the exercise, and we want to keep that like activation and that pressure on the front of your shoulder, build those delts. Rep range is going to be 8 to 10 again, and I had these next 2 sets didn't feel as good, so I brought down the weight to 205 and really tried to push for those last few reps, especially on this specific one. Then finished it out on this third one. After this, I did do cardio, and it was a pretty good cardio session. Usually watch some random show during it, and it makes the time go a lot faster because I'm distracted.